Hello, well this is Locktail 36, The Salty Dog, and we have Harry Craddock's 1930 The Savoy Cocktail Book to thank for this, although back then it was called the Greyhound, and he refers to even older grapefruit cocktails. Now this doesn't need to be shaken, you can build this in the glass, but it will make it a little bit colder if you shake the cocktail first. Now I'm using this Hammer and Son Old English gin, very much in the sort of Old Tom or early era gin style. I'm using 60 mils of this per cocktail. Now the Salty Dog changed in about the 1970s from a gin-based cocktail to a vodka-based cocktail as gin became more popular as vodka became more popular in the United States. It started supplanting these early gin cocktails. But back in the Roaring 20s and during Prohibition, these sort of cocktails were to hide the poor quality of the bootleg spirit, whether that was gin or moonshine, and vodka certainly wasn't around, certainly not in any significant quantity in the time that we're starting. So it's sort of unfortunate that a lot of these gin cocktails became vodka cocktails. I think the old style gin is a better suited to this. So then we're looking for about 80 to 100 mils per cocktail of grapefruit juice. I'm using this freshly squeezed red grapefruit or ruby grapefruit juice, and that's pretty much it as far as the mix goes. So as I said, you can make this in the glass. You don't have to shake this, or you can mix it in a mixing glass. I'm just going to get it a little bit colder, and that lets me do a little bit of a, rather than pouring it onto a whole lot of ice, that's going to let me actually pour it around a large block of ice that isn't going to dilute it too much further quickly. Now the Greyhound, that's pretty much it for the Greyhound. For the Salty Dog, it's a salted rim cocktail. You basically just use a piece of the grapefruit to run around the inside of the rim of the glasses that you're going to use, and then you dip that in salt. So I'm using a little bit of pink Himalayan salt to go with the ruby grapefruit. You can use any type you want. Now these sort of salted rim cocktails are the precursor to cocktails like the margarita. And the reason you salt the rim, the reason the Salty Dog is a better cocktail than the Greyhound is because salt, not only is it a flavor enhancer, but it actually reduces the bitterness taste when we taste it and releases the sweetness of the grapefruit. So there we have it. I put a couple of large pieces of ice in there. I'm strain this Salty Dog into the glass, and then I'm going to garnish that with a little bit of the ruby grapefruit, and very much an optional one, but a fresh basil leaf as well gives it a nice aroma as you're going to taste the salt rim. So there we have it, Locktail 36, a Salty Dog. Perfect for spring or summer. If you're a bitterness lover, you're gonna like this. If you're a grapefruit lover, you're gonna like it. And if you're not, add some more salt, maybe a little bit of sugar, or go with one of the other Locktails. Anyway, have a look on the website and join me for some more of the Prohibition era cocktails that we're working on at the moment. Bye for now.